Hey guys, what is up? It's Cameron Talks Football, and I know I've been gone for a while not making videos, but I am now back making another mock draft for the 2021 NFL mock draft, pretty much, or 2021 draft, however you want to say it. But yeah, I did some trades in here. Some of them like with the how I found like this trade website. I did like all the picks that you could get to trade up there. I'm only doing these trades because these are possible trades that can happen, I believe. So in the with the first pick, everyone knows Trevor Lawrence to the Jaguars. Everyone is expecting that. Number 2 pick, we have Zach Wilson going to the Jets. Everyone's expecting that. Nothing to change there. He's a great quarterback, and I think he could. I think they could build around him and slowly start to build on that offense. But I really do think they need to get a strong defensive player. I think they're going to go after that in the second round. I don't think in the first. But with the third pick, people are saying Mac Jones to the 49ers. But I actually like Justin Fields to the 49ers. I don't think they're going to want to go for Trey Lance. I think he's too much of a reach just because he hasn't played too many games. He does look like he could become a great player, in my opinion. He did throw for 28 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in 2019. So he is a really smart decision maker when with the ball. But I do see them going with Justin Fields just because he did play for a great organization with the Ohio State Buckeyes, and now I think he's gonna play for another great offensive minded coach with Kyle Shanahan. And with the fourth pick, people are saying that the Cowboys might honestly trade up here to get Kyle Pitts, and I actually do like that trade there. And I think the Falcons are a team that are willing to trade out of that pick as long as they don't go past like the 15th pick or anything like that. I think they do want to stay inside the top 10 if they do trade. So that's why the Dallas Cowboys are that perfect team to trade with them. So if the Dallas Cowboys do get this pick, then they will have a lethal offense. They're gonna have Dak Prescott. They're gonna have Gallup. They're gonna have Amari Cooper. And now they're gonna have CeeDee Lamb and now Kyle Pitts with also Zeke Elliott and a pretty good offensive line when they do stay healthy. So this could be a really good team. I believe they are in the NFC West. I believe that is their division. Yes, it is. That is their division, and I think they will be able to easily win this division if they do pick Kyle Pitts here. If the Cowboys don't trade here to get the number 4 pick, I think they're gonna get Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. He is the best cornerback in my opinion. He was locked down for Alabama all the years that he has played there. And I think whatever team he goes to, he's going to be a great corner for that team for the next couple years. And then with the 5th pick, I think the Bengals are not going to go playmaker here. I think they're going to go Penny Sewell to protect Joe Burrow, and I think there is so much more potential at wide receiver at the in the second round. They could get Terrace Marshall. In the second round, he played for LSU, and Joe Burrow played for LSU, so that there's going to be a good connection. I understand they do want Jamar Chase, but I think they should try and build on that offensive line to keep Joe Burrow healthy and not being pretty much killed on every play. With the 6th pick, I have the Miami Dolphins taking Jamar Chase. This is a no-brainer. He is the best receiver in this draft class by a whole mile. He's a great deep threat. He's a great at short running. He's great at route running. He's good off the press. He can line up anywhere, inside, outside. He's good on the kick return. He's played some punt return. He's really coachable. He's really smart, and he's really just an all-around receiver. If you think about Justin Jefferson, I think he's just a little bit above Justin Jefferson, or just at the same amount. So if you are looking at what Justin Jefferson did in his rookie year, just imagine what Jamar Chase can do, and I think he might be able to actually do more. With the 7th pick, I have the Lions taking Devontae Smith. I don't have them taking Jalen Waddle just because he was injured for pretty much this whole year, and they're gonna take Devontae Smith because he is a deep threat, and I believe they are gonna any team that takes him is gonna want to put some pounds on him, which is gonna be smart, which is gonna add to his speed, which is gonna add to his strength, and he can catch really good. He played for Nick Saban. That's really all it needs to say. But yeah, that's a really smart pick here. And then with the 8th pick, I have the Patriots trading up with the Panthers to get Trey Lance, quarterback out of North Dakota State. The reason I like this pick for the Patriots is because he can learn behind Cam Newton. He can learn from Bill Belichick. In a couple years, like probably 2, 3 years, 4 years max, he's gonna be the starter, and he's gonna be having a great offense around him with Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith. We're gonna have Kendrick Bourne and Nelson Aguilar out there. So I believe that is a great pick for the Patriots. And then with the 9th pick, I think because of that trade, with the Patriots trade up to the number 8 pick, that is going to change the Broncos' outlook on this draft. I think they're going to go offensive tackle Rashawn Slater to protect their quarterback. Either that's Drew Lock or a quarterback that they're going to want to get in the second round, or maybe even next year. They're going to want to protect him. And then with the 10th pick, I have the Falcons taking Mac Jones so that he can learn behind Matt Ryan while he does have a couple years left, and he is a really great quarterback when he does have the weapons around him. So that is my 10th pick right there. My 11th and 12th is Jalen Waddle to the Giants. No brainer there. I think they're gonna go offense. I think they're gonna go offensive line next year and just protect him because they do actually have a pretty decently good O-line. And I think if they get one more playmaker for Daniel Jones, this offense can be really great. Their defense is underrated, in my opinion. Not like super underrated, like where they have great potential to make it far in the playoffs, but underrated where they can surprise some people. And then with the 12th pick, Patrick Surtain does fall to the Eagles. I think he'll either go to the Eagles or to the Giants. And then with the 13th pick, the Chargers are going to be protecting Justin Herbert here. And I think with the 14th pick, with the 13th pick, that's the smartest thing that they can do is protect Joe Burrow. Oh, I don't know why I said Joe Burrow. Justin Herbert. And then with the 14th pick, the Vikings, they are going edge rusher. They're going Aziz Azulu. Azari. I can't even say his name. It's a hard last name to pronounce, but you don't really ever see the Vikings going offensive line in the first round. They usually like to go for like a big time player, which would be like either a receiver, but they don't need a receiver this year. I think they're gonna go for edge rusher here. And then with the 15th pick, the Panthers are taking Micah Parsons, best linebacker in the draft. He's fast, he's physical, anything that you need in a receiver right there. And then I have the the Steelers jumping ahead of the Dolphins by 2 picks, trading with the Cardinals. I don't know why I was saying the Falcons, but with the Cardinals to grab Najee Harris out of Alabama, running back. And the reason I say this is because the Dolphins are probably going to want to go running back if the Steelers or the Jets don't trade ahead of him. So they are going to get Najee Harris, which is they do need a running back after James Conner left. And then with the 17th pick, the Raiders are taking Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, a linebacker out of Notre Dame. He's great. He's just behind Micah Parsons, just by a little bit in each stat. With the 18th pick, I have the Dolphins taking Whitney Payne, edge rusher out of Michigan. Him and Chase Winovich, they do have similar pass rush qualities. I think he is going to flourish in this league pretty well. And then with the 19th pick, I have Rashad Bateman going to the Washington football team. If you add him with Scary Terry, and then you're also going to have Ryan Fitzpatrick and Logan Thomas, that is going to be a good group of receivers and a pretty decently good quarterback. I think this NFC West is going to be a really tough division this year. I don't know who's going to take it. I don't think it's going to be the Eagles. I think it's going to be a 3-man race between the Cowboys, Washington football team, and the Giants. I don't see the Eagles making a strong push for that. And then I see the Bears taking the best player available at the position, which is Christian Barmore, defensive tackle out of Alabama. And then with the 21st pick, I have the Colts taking J.C. Horn, cornerback out of South Carolina. He probably could go in around the 16th pick, but it looks like he is going to fall to the Colts, which is a pretty smart thing. And then with the 22nd pick, I have the Titans taking Greg Newsome, cornerback out of Northwestern. There are four great cornerbacks. We have Patrick Surtain, J.C. Horn, Greg Newman, and also Caleb Farley. The only reason that Caleb Farley is going to fall far in the first round, maybe early second, is because of his injuries, like his back surgery that he had to get this past year, I believe it was. And then with the 23rd pick, I have Travis Etienne going to the from the Clemson Tigers going to the New York Jets. The reason I say this is because Travis Etienne did say he would also like to go to the Jets. He believes they are a good fit to him, and they have already had some talks with him about him going there. So that's why I have that happening. And then with the 24th pick, Caleb Farley to the Cardinals. The reason I say this is because Patrick Peterson left. They do need to fill that big hole. And they are not going to go receiver because they did get A.J. Green. So that's out of the question, I believe. And then after that, I think in the second round, they're going to go offensive line to protect Kyler Murray. With the 25th pick, the Jaguars are taking Trayvon Murig out of TCU safety. They're going to be taking the best safety available. He's the best one by a long shot, if you ask me. So they're going to take the best player available right there. The Browns are taking Jeremiah Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky. He's the third best linebacker in this draft. He probably is underrated in every aspect of the game. If you add him to that Browns defense, which is getting better and better every year, this team looks like it could be a way better team than it was last year. They just added Jadeveon Clowney. And I think I don't know what they do need to add. I think if they add another solid cornerback to add with Denzel Ward, then they are going to be a really great team that everyone should watch out for. And that division with the Browns, Steelers, Ravens, and Bengals is going to be really intense between those three teams, excluding the Bengals. And then with the 27th pick, I have the Elijah Vera Tucker falling to the Baltimore Ravens to protect Lamar Jackson. The reason I say this is because they do want to protect him. I don't see them going receiver just because all the top receivers have already left, and they don't want to get Terrace Marshall because I feel like that would be too much of a reach. I think they could trade up and get him in the second round. I think the first round would be too early to get him. And then with the 28th pick, I have Zaven Collins going to the Saints. I think they are going to go linebacker here. They're not going to get a quarterback because all the best quarterbacks are already gone. All the best receivers are gone. All the best edge rushers are too early to take now if you want to get one in the first. Like, you still have Gregory Rousseau. I think you still have Jalen Phillips out there. And then you still have a bunch of great edge rushers that you could possibly get in the second round. And then with the 29th pick, I have Samuel Cosme going to the Green Bay Packers. They do need a lineman to protect Aaron Rodgers. And then that quarterback of the future that we don't know who it's going to be yet. If that's Jordan Love or anyone we don't know quite yet. And then with the 30th pick, we have the Buffalo Bills taking Joseph Owasu, I don't know how you want to say that. Edge rusher out of, is that Texas? Yes, Texas. Not Texas A&M, just Texas. And then we have the 31st pick. The Chiefs are taking Creed Humphrey out of offensive center out of Oklahoma. They do need to build on that offensive line. Pretty much both of their tackles left. I think their center left also. And all they added was 2 guards, which I believe they already had 2 decently good guards. So now I think they do need to go center and then also tackle. And then with the last pick in the NFL draft, I have the Buccaneers adding to that defense at the edge rusher position with Gregory Rousseau. I think he is going to either sneak into the first round, him or Jalen Phillips. One of those two are a great pick, and you can't go wrong with any of those two, I believe. I believe they do have a high ceiling and also a high floor. So whoever you take, I believe they are going to have an outstanding year and outstanding couple years with whatever team they stay with. And that is my 2021 Mock Draft 3.0. If you guys do like what I said, make sure you guys drop it in the comments, like this video, and also share if you are new. Make sure you also subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.